fans, for another installment of high school softball on your sports network. It is the premier matchup of the evening as the champion Golden Flashes powerhouse in Division III softball host in the powerhouse defending Division I state champions, the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Flashes coming in with a perfect 11-0 record on the season. The Falcons this year are 11-1 on the campaign. Starting in the circle, going to be Superstar Junior for champion, Gabby Gradisharp. Going to be facing this lineup from the Falcons. Kayliana Ray, followed by Ayla Ray. Abby Toth in the 3-hole. Kylie Folkwine is cleanup. Sydney Watts bats 5th. Morgan Roby 6th. Sammy Severn bats 7th. Lily Stevens, designated player, bats 8th. And Rachel Spalding in the 9-hole rounds things out for Fitch. First one up to bat. It's Kayliana Ray for the Falcons. First pitch. Called a ball, 1-0. Ball 2. 700 plus batting average this season for Kayliana Ray. Some incredible stuff from the freshman. Fouling that one back, and it'll make its way out of play. All kinds of big name media members here today. Everyone wants to get every second of the action here on the softball diamond. Count 3-1. See my man Charles Marsh over there with Mahoning Valley Sports. Out here snapping all kinds of great pictures. Make sure you check our friends out at Mahoning Valley Sports for some great pics. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Ryan Isley from SB Live also out here too. Make sure you check out his stories too after the game. Does a really good in-depth analysis too with great interviews afterwards. The payoff, ball outside, and it's a walk worked by Kayliana Ray. It'll up her on-base percentage, which also sits in the 700-plus range. And bring up Ayla Ray. Ray, the home run queen for the Falcons, sitting with 10 on the season. 30-plus RBI also lead the team. That one, fouling back, and it'll go into the roadway parking lot. No balls, 2 strikes, but Ray, premier 2-strike hitter. Bat with a runner on first, her younger sister Kayliana. Falcons looking to strike first here at Champion High School. Roger Samuelson Field, home of the Flashes. That one lifted out to left center field. Ranging over is the center fielder Strock to make the catch. That's 1 down in the inning. Kayliana Ray retreats back to the first base bag. There's a fly out for Ayla. Is the first out in the inning. Abby Toth having herself a fantastic season as well. First pitch, she's swinging. Lifting that one out to center, and Strock again will make the catch. Kayliana back to first. 1 pitch, 1 out, retires Toth. Bring up Kylie Folkwine now. Cleanup bat catcher for the Falcons. 2 down, runner at first. Top of the first, foul away, 0-1 to start on Folkwine. That one takes off the glove of Warzela. Kayliana Ray going to advance to second on the Wild pitches where Zayla tried to get it down back to earth, but that one just sailed a little bit too high on Gradishar. Gradishar 0.55 ERA this season. She's tossed 4 no-hitters, 3 perfect games just this year alone, striking out 112 in 51 innings of work. That one called inside third for a strike. 2's on the scoreboard. Runner at second base. The 2-2 from Gradishar. Foul it away again. Keep it alive at 2-2. Champion donning the purple home unis with the, looks like white pinstripes with that look too. The flashes across the chest, white numbering on the back too with a little bit of the gold trim on that. Falcons in their navy blue unis with the white numbering, red trim, and the white Fitch across the chest. As that one lifted foul territory, first base side, and unable to make the play that time. First baseman Householder keep the count at 2-2. As tough to make those plays as they're ranging away from you, trying to make those over-the-shoulder catches. Beautiful weather today compared to what we had yesterday in and around Northeast Ohio area. Definitely warmed up from what we were dealing with. Swing and a miss, slowed it down. Able to complete the strikeout with the toss to first were Zayla to Householder, fanning Folkwine, and they'll strand Kayliana Ray at second. Falcons get a runner on, can't do anything with it, as we'll take our first look at the champion bats when we get back.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome back, everybody. Ty Bartell, your sports network. Back with the call of all the action here. Bottom of the first inning between the Champion Flashes and the Austintown Fitch Falcons softball teams. Falcons left a runner stranded at second, and Kayliana Ray will take our first look at the champion batting nine now with Sydney Watson the circle for Austintown Fitch. Gabby Gradishar leads things off, followed by Addie Warzela. Bella Meyer bats third. Haley Householder's cleanup. Stam Strock is fifth. Grace Hadley sixth. Zoe Pallette bats seventh as today's designated player. Madison Sylvester batting eighth, and Mia Nadad batting ninth. Gabby Gradishar, 737 batter, 12 home runs on the season. Electric stuff from the junior from Champion. Gradishar, one of the few players with a career home run against Sydney Watts. That came in last year's contest at Austintown Fitch. Watts waving off a few pitches, has her call. That one, sky pop, and behind the dish, Folkwine couldn't locate it. It'll go foul, 0-1. Had some quick drop in a hurry if Folkwine had any chance. She had to get the mask off and find it in a split second. The 0-1 sails away on Watts as it goes above the ladder, above the eyes as well. It's 1-1 the count will even. Gradishar leading the team in home runs and average. Very tough bat in the champion order. Takes side, 2-1. Watts trying to locate that rise ball for a strike. Minimum of at least 4 pitches in the Watts repertoire as far as what she'll go to in a game, but sometimes it even goes further than that. The 2-1. Foul it away, 2-2. Nice crowd on hand today. They're in the bleachers in the outfield. They got seats lined up first and third base side. Everyone wanting to catch the action here. Two balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. That one sails way away off of Watt's hands. Above and to the backstop. Folkwine no chance to grab it. Count runs full, 3-2. Now the payoff. Swing and a miss. Came back to get the K. Big one to start on Gradishar. 1 down in the inning. Addie Warzela now up to bat. Champion catcher. Defense out the roof as far as what she's capable of behind the dish, but .615 batter, 3 home runs offensively as Watts looks like she's struggling with that rise ball command early on. 1-0 the count starts on Warzela. Swing and a miss. Count will even, 1-1. Both coaches have state championship experience. Coach Ward with the Falcons experiencing his first. And the Falcons first as the count moves to 1-2. Cheryl Weaver, 6 championships here at Champion High School in her tenure with the Flashes, and she's seen a lot of good teams, and she's completed a lot of big-time stories throughout the years here at Champion. Back-to-back Ks, Fanning, Warzela, and Gradishar starts the game for Watts. 2 away now. Big strikeouts against big-time bats. Bring up Bella Meyer. Multiple sport athlete. She'll drain them from distance in basketball, and she can slug it in softball. 703 bat this year. First pitch swinging. She'll lift that one to left field. Miwana Orhe ranges under it, makes the catch for out number 3. As 1, 2, 3 go the Flashes. Watts fans a pair. We have 1 inning in the books, scoreless, as we'll take our look at the Falcons bats looking to strike first when we get back.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Top of the second inning, it'll go Sydney Watts, Morgan Roby, and Sam Severn. Watts, first pitch swinging against Gratishar, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Gratishar attacking the zone early and often. Pair of swinging strikes on Watts. Gratishar fanning Folkwine. She's got one. Watts has two from the circle after one inning of pitching work. Make it 2-2 as three pitches up, down, see ya later. Gratishar catches Watts looking to strike out her second in a row. Morgan Roby settles in. First pitch swinging. Alling at third base side. And it'll make its way out of play, 0-1. Roby takes the 0-1 above the letters to even the count. Awaiting the 1-1. Roby lifts that one towards center field, but it's the shortstop, Bella Meyer, that'll make the over-the-shoulder grab. 2 away in the inning. First pitch to Severn, and she'll foul it. Looked like caught a piece of everybody. Umpire or Zayla. 0-1 off the foul ball. Gratishar looking for a 1-2-3 top of the second. Severn with the count 0-1 on her. Should she reach designated player Lily Stevens in the on-deck circle for Austintown Fitch. Ball 1-1 now to Severn. Severn batting above the 400 mark average-wise this season. Really good year. Batting out of that 7-hole too. Brings up production. As called strike, nice location. Gratishar has her down in the count, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Gratishar. She's registered 3 on the day as the Falcons go in order here in the top of the second. Bottom 2 we go. Flashes looking to strike first when we get back.
Is your backyard ready for fun in the sun? Now's the time to get to Burnett Pools for the pool, spa, hot tub, or sauna you've been wanting at the season's lowest prices. Get on our installation list now and take advantage of 0% financing for 72 months. Buy now, pay later at your summer fun headquarters. Burnett Pools, Spas, and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools! We've got it all!
Just about that time of year. Check out our friends over at Burnett Pools, Spas, and Hot Tubs as summer rapidly approaching. Going to be pool season again before we know it. We got the middle of the order for the champion Flashes due up here in the bottom of the second inning. It's Haley Householder, Sam Strzok, and Grace Hadley. 4-5-6. Householder batting over 500 this year. Couple home runs to her credit as well. First pitch from Watts to her. Holds the bat head back. It's a ball up high, 1-0. Householder stands back in the box. Righty-righty matchup. A 1-0. Evens the count, does Watts. On the strike located inside, 1-1. shake from Watts in the circle. Has the call, the pitch. Foul it back. That one will get its way into the parking lot area behind the softball field. 1-2 the count on Householder. Now the 1-2. Above the letters, no chase offered. 2's on the scoreboard now. The 2-2. Inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count runs full. Householder looking to reach base to lead off this second. The payoff from Watts. Swing and a miss. Brought the rise ball. Got the chase. 3rd strikeout for Sid today. Both pitchers with 3 Ks. Bring up Sam Strzok. Strzok batting at a .474 clip. Couple home runs to her credit as well. First pitch, swing and a miss. Strzok taking a cut, coming up empty, 0-1. Both pitchers coming out immediately in a groove. No settling in really needed, or not much of it. 1-1. Rise ball rose too much. The 1-1. Sky Pop stays on the infield. Watts calls for it. She has it coming out of the circle, fielding her position for 2 away in the inning. One thing Watts has gotten a lot better at, too, over the years is being able to be an additional fielder on the field as she's able to take care of it with the pop up to her. 2 down in the inning is Grace Hadley, batting .324 on the year. Got a foul tip on that one, strike 1. Now with the 0-1, foul it off again. Umpire gives the thumbs up immediately. Umpires made a steal. 0-2 the count. Watts looking for a 1-2-3 frame. 2 strikes on Hadley. She's set in the circle. The 0-2. Up above the letters, no chase offered. Nice job laying off a lot of those tough rise balls by the Flashes, and it's one of the tougher pitches that Watts has. And she can get it at the letters for a strike, and then she can start taking it just above the zone. The 1-2 cuts and misses. And a 2nd strikeout in the inning. 4 total on the day for Watts, and another 1-2-3 frame for Sid. 2 innings up and down through the books, and we're still scoreless here from Champion High School at Roger Samuelson Field.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on
the solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Back here in the top of the third, Lily Stevens lift off to right field, but it'll be caught by the second baseman Sylvester on the cut of the outfield grass. One away. Looked like that one was carrying for shallow right field, as the way the right fielder Nadad was breaking in for it, but Sylvester actually able to range out to make the grab. Rachel Spaulding up to bat. Shows bunt, fouls it back to the fence. 0-1. Bunt shown again, gets it down. Spaulding looking to beat it out. Fielded by the third baseman. Throw, though, offline on the error by Hadley. And keep Rachel Spaulding there. Call it E5 on the throw. Kayleana Ray walked in her only plate appearance. One down, runner at first now in Rachel Spaulding. First pitch, ball one. Kayleana Ray, phenomenal freshman. Gets the soft contact down as Gratishar telling Warzela, leave it there, leave it there. It goes foul. Count will go 1-1. Talk about 700 plus average at the Division I level. Incredible stuff for Kayleana Ray. K-Quick, I like to call her. Tremendous speed. Looks to lock down that center field position and top of the Falcon batting order for the next few years. That one will sky up, sky out of play, 1 and 2. Spaulding presents good speed on first. Tough to double up this duo. If anything's on the ground, they'll have a chance, though, as that one tipped in, trying to tag the bag, unable to do so. Quick, too quick. She'll beat her by about a step and a half. 2 on with 1 down here in the inning. That one, they error off the second baseman. Had trouble coming up with the clean field on that one. First pitch, check swing by Ayla Ray, 0-1. Two on, 1 down. Falcons trying to take a lead. It'll go foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Ray flew out to center, her one and only time up. The 0-2. That one again, lifting that one up. Trying to make the play. Foul territory. Isabella Meyer will do so. 2 down in the inning, and Abby Toth takes aim. Toth flew out to center. 0 for 1 today. First pitch swinging, carries that one out towards right field, but it'll carry foul, 0-1. That one foul tips into the glove of Warzela. 0-2 now on Toth. Falcons set up this inning with 2 on and 1 down. Gradishar one pitch away from getting out of the jam and helping her defense out. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Froze her at the dish. Strikeout number 4 for Gradishar today as the Falcons strand 2 on base. Bottom 3 we go. Will the Flashes strike first? We'll find out when we get back.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
It's Sheely's largest event of the year. Don't miss it. April 20th through 27th. Take an extra 10% off our everyday low prices from top vendors like LG, FlexSteel, Ashley, and Deckrest. Or get 18-month special financing. And these special purchases won't last long. Find the perfect pieces for every room, dining, living, bedroom, laundry, and more. Hurry in April 20th through 27th for 10% off or 18-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
It's the bottom of the 3rd inning and the bottom of the champion order. Zoe Pallett, Madison Sylvester, and Mia Nadad all due up to bat. Zoe Pallett, 448 batter, designated player, 7-hole hitter for the Flashes, swings and misses. The first offering from Watts, 0-1. Both teams 11-win teams on the season. Mentioned Falcons 11-1 on the campaign. One loss, a 2-1 setback to Campfield back on April the 9th. Champion, perfect at an 11-0 clip. Swinging and missing, back-to-back cuts, back-to-back misses. 0-2 on Pallett. Ty Bartell, your sports network, back with the call of all the action between these two superstar softball teams. We thank you for tuning in and supporting these teams, schools, and communities as always. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike, though. Volkwine trying to get the throw and not able to get it off in time. Give the strikeout to Watts, but don't put the out on the board. So officially, that'll be 5 strikeouts for Watts, but the drop third strike allows her go to first as the error on Volkwine for that one. Madison Sylvester now tries for the bunt. Went around 0-1. The 0-1 now from Watts to Sylvester. Tries for the bunt again. That one will elevate out of play. The 0-2 to Sylvester now. Called strike 3 has rung her up, froze her at the dish. Strikeout number 6 now for Watts today. 1 away in the inning. Runner stands at first. Double play in potential still for the Falcons. Mia Nadad up to bat, 273 hitter, homer on the season. She'll cut and miss at the first pitch offering from Sid. 0-1. Gabby Gradishar, the superstar junior, waits in the on-deck circle for champion. Swing and a miss on the rise ball. 0-2 now. Haddad sets up in the box. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Another one looking. Watts. Another K. That's 7. That'll also bring up Gabby Gradishar. Gradishar 0 for 1. Struck out swinging her one and only time up against Watts. First pitch. Ball up high. Gradishar, career-wise, does have a home run off of Watts happening in her sophomore campaign. Ball 2. Not trying to give Gradishar much to hit, keeping that one above the letters. 2-0. Head in the count, though, Gradishar now. Start picking out her spots. The 2-0. That one popped it up. Chance for Severn. She looks it into the leather for out number 3. As out of the first base runner of the game, but Gradishar pops it up on the infield as Sid able to win a second matchup with the talented Flashes Jr. As we are through 3 innings of play, we still have no score here between the Falcons and the Flashes.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
We'll see some scattered showers and perhaps a rumble of thunder or two.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain as we go throughout our
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Top of the 4th inning, middle of the Falcon order. Kylie Folkwine, Sydney Watts, Morgan Roby. 4-5-6, first pitch fouled away. As Folkwine hits that one towards the football field here at Champion High School. Oh, 1 touches earth. 1-1. Folkwine struck out swinging her one and only time up against Gradishar. The 1-1. Sky pop behind the dish. And it'll go foul again towards the football field behind home plate. Out of play. 1-2 on Folkwine. Both teams without a hit through 3 innings of play. Folkwine tries to lift off to a left. It's got some hang and some cut to it, and it'll go foul. Had one similar to that against Canfield and McCune, too, where she lifted off one foul territory-wise. Just a step ahead of that pitch by Gradishar. That one goes right up the middle. Oh, what a field by Gradishar, and she'll toss to first for the out. Gabby Gradishar heads up play, gets the glove out there, makes the fancy grab, and finishes at first to Householder. Sydney Watts struck out looking. 0 for 1 today. Watts cuts and misses. Gradishar gets her chasing above the letters. Above the letters, 1-1. Called strike, 1-2 on Watts. 2-strike pitch to Sid. She'll hit that one out to left center field. Straightaway center, I should say, and it'll carry out of the ballpark. Sydney Watts touches them all with a solo shot to center. 1-0 Falcons in front. And Watts has her first high school career home run against Gradishar, giving maybe a little bit of payback from last year. 5 now on the season for Sid. And she's coming up second in the team as Watts jumped ahead of that one and hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark. I thought it was traveling left center. No, that was straightaway center. And that one is gone in about every ballpark here in Ohio. 0-1. Now on Roby. Roby rolls that to third, jumping on it, making the throw, cross the diamond. Hadley to Householder, 2 away. Sam Severn, 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. Severn fouls it away, 0-1. That one carried to center on a lift, but it'll hang high enough for Struck to settle under it for out number 3. Top of the 4th, Falcons strike first on a Sydney Watts solo shot to center as the Falcons with a 1-0 lead heading to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Flashes looking for a response when we get back.
It's Sheely's largest event of the year. Don't miss it. April 20th through 27th. Take an extra 10% off our everyday low prices from top vendors like LG, Flexsteel, Ashley, and Deckrest. Or get 18-month special financing. And these special purchases won't last long. Find the perfect pieces for every room, dining, living, bedroom, laundry, and more. Hurry in April 20th through 27th for 10% off or 18-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
We'll see some scattered showers and perhaps a rumble of thunder or two.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain as we go throughout our...
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Bottom of the 4th inning, middle and meat of the champion order. Addie Warzela, Bella Meyer, and Haley Householder. 2-3-4 for the Flashes batting 9. Falcons with the lead. 1-0. Watts, the solo shot in the top half of the inning, giving the Falcons the lead and the first run, first hit of the game for either team. Foul it off to the fence. 1-1. The offering to Warzela. Above the letters. Ahead in the count, 2-1, the champion catcher. Watts calling her first pitch, I think, of the game. I think they came in with the strategy of letting Becky Spalding call the pitches. They kind of, I think, are going game-to-game feel and feel, too. Watts has been going on a game streak of calling her own game. She called a 72-pitch perfect game against Louisville. She also called the latest game against the Boardman Spartans Tuesday evening. The 2-strike pitch is fouled away. Again, keep it at 2-2 for Warzela. Warzela, 600 batter. 3 homers on the season. She's 0 for 1 today against Watts, though, with the strikeout. Calling the pitch again, Watts, the 2-2. Up high above the letters, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Warzela working a nice plate appearance here. The payoff. Swing and a miss. Brought the challenge, got the K on the day now. That is 8 strikeouts for Sydney Watts. Bella Meyer flew out to left her first time up. She'll pop that one up. That'll stay near the infield. Morgan Roby calling for it, and she'll look it into the leather. Sun not a factor for Roby. She makes the play. 2 away now here. Two down. Haley Householder taking aim. Householder, a 500-plus batter on the season so far. Ball 1. Watts would love that shutdown inning. One and one as the called strike. Top of the zone, it looked like 1-1. Now on Householder. The 1-1 from Watts. Swing and a miss. Nice rise ball there. 1-2 now. That 1-2. Got a piece of it, fouled it away. Getting the 2-strike pitch to Householder. Foul it back. Fencing. Ball and 2 strikes. The count remains now. The 1-2. Ran it near the knees, tried attacking low. Way to lay off of it from Householder. 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count. Watts looking for a 1-2-3, bottom of the 4th. Householder trying to keep it alive here. Watts now the 2-2. Chopper, third base. Roby has it cleanly, throws it across the diamond, and holding the stretch, Abby Toth for out number 3. 4 innings up, 4 innings down. Falcons managing a 1-0 advantage over Champion. We go to the top of the 5th. Fitch, offense and batting, coming back up.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
And we are proud to have YSU as a part of the sponsorship family here on your sports network. Got a couple of future Penguins playing on the field today, both of today's shortstops, Bella Meyer and Ayla Ray, going to be going to Youngstown State University, continuing their softball career starting next season. Lily Stevens, Falcons designated player, starts off this top of the 5th inning with a foul ball strike, 0-1. Foul it away. Once again, 0-2 on Stevens. Goes Lily Stevens, Rachel Spalding, and Kayleana Ray. The 2-strike pitch. Trying to carry that one out to left field. Little bit of carry to the wall as that one will drop foul. They're going to talk it over. I think they're waiting on the call. If it was fair or foul and where it dropped, that's going to be the big determining factor. It does go over the fence. The question is, though, is it a... They're going to talk to Linda Papagna, too, bases umpire, to see if there's any different look. And I don't think she's seeming like she sees anything different, so I think they're going with foul there, and it is home plate umpire's call anyway on that. No balls, 2 strikes on Stevens. That one line to short. Bella Meyer gets it on the hop. Toss to first, and that is now 1 away in the inning. Rachel Spalding reached on an error her first time up. Got the bunt down, and one thing she's been determined to do a lot more out of that 9-hole is utilize her speed. Shows bunt, pulls it back. 1-0. That's the thing with, if you're able to get the bunt down, especially in today's game too, force that defense to try to jump on it. Good things could happen. That one, again, goes bunt to first base. Throw, though, that time in time as Householder comes off the bag. Covering is Sylvester from second to first, and that's 2 away. Kayleana Ray walked and reached on an error. 0 for 1 today. Her resume. Looking to keep the inning alive here in the top half of the 5th for Fitch. That'll slap. Oh, what a nicely placed bunt as Kayleana Ray did the drag bunt attempt. Got it safe on first with the single. She has another base hit to her resume on the year and trying to keep that batting average over the 700 mark at the D1 level. Insane what she's been able to do as a freshman. And you bring up the ace of bases, Ayla Ray now up to bat. First pitch swinging, gets it through the hole. Opposite field shot for Ray. That'll get Kayliana Ray to third as K Quick slides in safely. Ayla to second. A single. Advancing to second on the throw was Ayla Ray. First hit of the game for Ray. Both Ray sisters with back-to-back base hits. Abby Toth with second and third occupied, 2 down in the inning. A chance for a clutch hit for the sophomore first baseman at Austintown. First pitch swinging. Bella Meyer looks it into the glove on the soft contact pop-up on the infield for out number 3. Falcons threaten but can't do anything with 2 in scoring position as Gradishar gets out of the jam with a pop-up too short. Bottom of the 5th we go. Flashes looking for some runs.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Hope looks different for everyone. It's a doctor who takes the time to understand. It's a listening ear when you need one most. The power of care is nothing without hope. And every service we offer is created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian.
Bottom of the 5th has Sam Strzok, Grace Hadley, Zoe Paulette all due up in the inning for champion. It's 5, 6, and 7 in the Flashes order. Falcons with a slim 1-0 advantage. As first pitch, foul it away, 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Strzok cuts and misses. 2 strikes, the count on her. Eight strikeouts for Watts to this point in the ball game. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, make it number 9 for Sid. 9 strikeouts for Watts, 1 down in the inning. Grace Hadley struck out swinging her one and only time up. 0 for 1 today. Only the second time getting through the order is Watts. She's kept it really efficient to this point. That's popped up, back and out of play behind the plate. Oh, and 1 the count on Hadley. Watts given the pitch call to Folkwine. Now the 0-1 offering. That one hit out to right field, trying to take it opposite way and drops in a base hit in front of Spalding. First hit of the game for the Flashes, coming off of a single from Grace Hadley. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Swung, says at the plate, 0-2. Bella Weber hitting in for Zoe Pallett. The 2-strike pitch to Weber. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. At second base remains Grace Hadley. 10 strikeouts now for Watts today. Madison Sylvester struck out looking her first time up. Up to bat with the tying run in scoring position for Champion. First pitch foul, hit back, 0-1. The 0-1, called strike. Sylvester watches it into the glove of Folkwine. 0-2 the count. Watts trying to strand the tying run in scoring position. The 0-2 pitch to Sylvester. Pop it up. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. Dropping first base side out of play, foul just behind the dish. One of the Flash's faithful, it looked like, over there, made a nice grab. 2 strikes, the count remains on Madison Sylvester. The 2-strike pitch. Trying to hold up. They say no swing. Home plate umpire says kept the bat head back. Ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Sid. She rings up her 11th, of the day with the swing and a miss. Champion strands the tying run at second base as the Falcons remain in front with a slim 1-0 advantage.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Top of the 6th, Kylie Folkwine leads off the inning for Fitch. 0-1 to start with the strike. Goes Folkwine, Sydney Watts, and Morgan Roby. 4, 5, 6 in the Falcon order here in the 6th. Folkwine flies that one towards right center field. Second baseman Sylvester ranges out to the cut of the grass to make the catch. 1 away. Sydney Watts struck out looking and sent a solo shot to center field her last time up. She's the difference in the ball game right now with the one and only run scored on her solo home run. First pitch, ball 1-0. Sky pop behind the dish and making the grab right in front of the camera. Addie Warzela, are you kidding me? No. Tracked that one all the way to the fence and made the perfect concentration catch. I thought I was in trouble, folks. She made that one right in front of me. Morgan Roby, 0 for 2. Pop up to short, ground out to third. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Ball 1. Roby ropes that one left center field. It'll get down and go to the fence for a base hit extra for Roby. She'll cruise into second standing. Keep the foot there. It's a double for Roby with 2 down. 2 down. Sam Severn up to bat. She's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging, flew out to center. Falcons can double their lead with a base hit here. Roby, plenty of speed out at second. Severn has had a knack for the clutch base hits as of late. She's been really squaring it up and hitting line drives in the last few contests. The 0-1 to Severn. Severn just throws the bat at it, rolls it over to first. Householder tries for the tag, tosses to the first base bag, got her in time by a step for the third out of the inning. Roby doubles in the inning, but can't do anything more than that as Gradishar pitches around the runner in scoring position and gets the slow roller to first to end the inning here in the top of the 6th. Bottom 6 we go. Flashes looking for that run at least to try to tie it up. We'll be back when we get back.
Hi, I'm Eric Carlson, president of Joe Dickey Electric and an Eagle Scout from Troop 60 in Boardman. I'd like to invite you to join us Tuesday, June 11th at the Lake Club for our 19th annual Celebration of Scouting Breakfast. Join us to hear the scouting story and to support the organization that helped me become the leader I am today. Visit gtcbsa.org/breakfast or call 234-900-5906 to reserve your spot today at the 19th annual Celebration of Scouting Breakfast.
Why is 21 News the watchdog station?
How come the equipment was purchased without knowing if it's compatible? Millions have gone to waste.
Seeing an uptick in check fraud.
We break down everything you need to know.
So none of the soil underneath the rail lines is contaminated. Pointing to several gaps in EPA data.
What can you say to the Youngstown community to ensure this is safe?
We'll continue to keep watch.
It's the bottom of the 6th inning, bottom of the order with Nadad, then back to the top, Gradishar and Warzela. First pitch sails on Sid, 1-0. Nadad was supposed to be the batter. It's actually Maylee Nadad that's up to bat now for the... So 1-0 to the next. Give them both a chance to bat here out of the 9-hole. 1-0 the count on her. Gradishar and Warzela, though, also due up in the inning. Big opportunity for Champion, maybe their best chance here in the remainder of this game to try to get that run across. Guaranteed to see the top of the order at least one more time. Maylee Nadad got the called strike 2 on her. 1-2 now. 1-2 the count. Malia Nadad trying to turn it over to the top and give him the tying run on pace simultaneously. The 1-2 offering. Swinging over to second base, slow roller. Severin doesn't panic on it though, makes the throw to first, one away. Back to the top, Gabby Gradishar. Struck out swinging, popped up to second base. So tough to keep her down for long though. She's 0 for 2, but she's hitting over 700 on the season with 12 home runs. One down in the inning, nobody on. First pitch to Gradishar. Swings, fouls it off of herself, 0-1. Great matchup here. Georgia Tech commit in Sydney Watts. Penn State commit in Gabby Gradishar. Both going to the D1 level. Perhaps a college matchup that we'll see for years to come. One and one on Gradishar. The 1-1. That one liner off the glove of Ray on the diving attempt. Base hit for Gradishar. And she'll be the tying run at first for Champion. Addie Warzela. Couple of strikeouts today. She's 0 for 2. Double play is currently in order for the Falcons with one down in the inning. First pitch, swing and a miss. Warzela. 0-1, the count on her. Foul it back. 0-2 the count. Bounces off of one of the many state championship banners that the Champion Flashes have hanging up in and around the home plate area. 0-2, count on Warzela, tying run at first in Gradishar for the Flashes. The 0-2 pitch from Watts. Holds it back, throw to first on the snap toss, but in safely is Gradishar with a slide. Keeper at the first base bag. 1-2 the count at the plate. Watts looking for the second out of the inning. Warzela looking to deliver for Champion. The 1-2. Swing and a foul back. Never actually caught by Kylie Folkwine, so not going to go as a drop third. 1-2 the count remains. Did just get a piece of it, Warzela. Prior to that Gradishar hit, this top of the order, 1-2-3, 0 for 6 against Watts today. Called strike 3, and the third time Watts has sent down Warzela today by way of the K. That's strikeout number 12, a dozen for her on the day as well for Watts. 2 down in the inning. Bella Meyer up to bat. Bella's made contact twice, flew out to left, popped up to third. First pitch inside, ball 1. Big out. Still got to get as Meyer. No easy bat to try to get it past. She'll foul that one behind the dish. And to the parking lot it goes. Counts 1-1. Watt's been calling her On pitches, I think, since about the 4th inning of this game, it seems like. Foul that one back. And that'll take a wicked bounce off a rock behind the dish. 1-2. One and two on Meyer. Watts needing one more pitch to try to get out of the inning. Tying run at first in Gratishar. The pitch from Sid. That one hit out to left field. Got some drop in it, but it'll go foul. Keep it 1-2. Tried to ride that one down the line and drop it in for at least a double. Meyer just had little out in front of it as it tails into the foul area, third base side. The 1-2 from Watts. Up high to Meyer. Folkwine looks Gratishar back to the first base bag. Keeping close eye on Gratishar are the Falcons' defense. Trying to prevent her from getting to scoring position and potentially keep this game in their favor should it be a single for Meyer. The 2-2. Held up again. Isabella Meyer works the count full. Georgia Tech commit against Youngstown State commit. Another college matchup here. Two talented softball players going at it. Tying run at first. The payoff to Meyer. Called strike 3. A baker's dozen for Sydney Watts. She lets out a let's go from the circle as the champion. Efforts thwarted here in the 6th. Tying run stranded at first. We go to the top of the 7th. This pitcher's duel continues. Fitch leading 1-0.
Is your backyard ready for fun in the sun? Now's the time to get to Burnett Pools for the pool, spa, hot tub, or sauna you've been wanting at the season's lowest prices. Get on our installation list now and take advantage of 0% financing for 72 months. Buy now, pay later at your summer fun headquarters. Burnett Pools, Spas, and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools! We've got it all!
At Joe Dickey Electric, no job is too big or too small. We do it all. We power the plants that help bring us together, the businesses that help our community thrive, and the home that you've been dreaming of. We'll even install a light bulb for you. With over 65 years of commercial, industrial, residential.
Top of the 7th inning. Lily Stevens, Rachel Spalding, then back to the top of the Falcon order with Kayleana Ray. Stevens grounds it to third. One pitch, one out as Hadley to Householder on the grounder. 5-3 for the out here in the 7th. Rachel Spalding reached on an error, grounded out to first on the bunt attempt. Pinching at both corners are the Flashes, preparing for the bunt attempt from Spalding. Spalding swings away, though, on that first pitch, 0-1. Tried to get the bunt down with the 0-1 offering. Got it back to the screening foul, 0-2. Two-strike pitch called, strike 3 as Gratishar rings up her 5th of the game. Catching Spalding looking. And back to the top, Kayleana Ray walked, reached on an error, and hit a single. First pitch, foul it to the fencing. 0-1 on K-Ray. Hit that one out to left field. Foul, out of play. Kayliana Ray, no balls, 2 strikes on her. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Flashes trying to get it to the bottom half of the inning. The 0-2. Above the letters, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Flashes will show 4, 5, 6 in their order. Haley Householder, Sam Strzok, Grace Hadley due up in the bottom half of the 7th inning for Champion. The 1-2 to K-Ray. Hit out to left field, another base hit. And the freshman just keeps on keeping on. Kay Quick never settling for 1. She goes into second safely as Kay Quick with a double, her second hit of the day. She'll keep that batting average above the 700 mark now. As Ayla Ray, ace of base, bats with a runner in scoring position, 2 down in an inning. This is where Ayla thrives. The pressure cooking situations. Check out her player profile on ysnlive.com. Ace of bases. That one tried to carry that one out to right field. It's dropping and foul ground, but it goes out of play to the right. Home run leader, RBI leader for the Falcons. 30-plus RBIs, 32. 10 home runs to her credit. She'll fly that one out to her right again. Foul, trying to get ahead of the first 2 pitches of Gradishar. About a step ahead of both of them. No balls, 2 strikes on her. Ayla Ray 1 for 3 with a single today. She flew out to center, popped up to short. The 2-strike pitch from Gradishar. Through the bat at it, popped it up again, infield shot, and again it'll be one YSU teammate to the next future-wise as shortstop Ayla Ray to shortstop Bella Meyer on the pop-up for the 3rd out. Falcons strand a runner in scoring position again as Gradishar gets the pop-up to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Falcons clinging to a 1-run advantage. Middle of the Flashes order. When we get back, they're looking for the walk-off.
Hi, I'm Carly Albano.
And I'm Ryan Miller.
And we are from Hometown Insurance Solutions and WRS Insurance Solutions.
And did you guys know we do more than just Medicare products?
That's right, Ryan. We also offer life and health,
long-term care and disability,
and group health for your small business.
So for more details, feel free to give me or my friend Carly a call.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
Bottom of the 7th inning, it'll go Haley Householder, Sam Strzok, and Grace Hadley. Falcons up 1-0, courtesy of a Sydney Watts solo home run in this one. She's been pitching the shutout, 13 strikeouts to her credit through 6 innings of scoreless softball in the circle. Householder 0 for 2, strikeout swinging and a grounder to 3rd. Batting over 500 on the season, though, coming into today. Takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. The 0-1 from Watts. Held it back, ball up high, 1-1. 4, 5, 6 in this order. 1 for 6 today against Watts. A 1-1. Grounder, third base side. Roby has it, makes the throw, and the catch at first by Toth. 1 away here in the 7th. Sam Struck popped up to Watts, struck out swinging. Struck pops it up right to Folkwine. She'll look it in, get the mask off quickly. That was perfectly executed defensively by Folkwine behind the dish. Down to their final out now are the Flashes. Grace Hadley, 1 for 2 today with a single. Single and a strikeout swinging today. Final out for the Flashes. Watts trying to finish off another masterpiece in the circle. If you love pitching, folks, this has been the game for you. Wow. These two do not disappoint in the circle. Anytime offense has seemingly been on base, it just hasn't worked out. No base hits with runners on base today. A 1 run by Sydney Watts, a solo shot. The 0-1. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Folkwine, and the Flashes are down to their final strike. Now the 0-2. Foul it back. Keep it 0-2. Staying alive with the foul ball. As Grace Hadley. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. 14 strikeouts by Watts as she pitches the shutout against the Flashes. A 1-0 victory for the Falcons. Their 12th win on the season, and again they hang the first loss on an undefeated opponent as Champion suffers their first setback of the year. They are now 11-1 on the campaign. What a ball game. What pitching performances by both Gradishar and Watts. But I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of high school softball on your sports network. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott are able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, with his work with Bobstein Park Baseball, YSU Football, and YSNLive.com. The many hats that Mr. Leslie wears, and we thank him for each and every single one of them. And most importantly, to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities. You guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about, and so we thank you. If you're tuning in from the Champion community, supporting your Flashes, want to thank you for your continued and constant support, not only Champion Flashes Athletics, but also your sports network. Or if you're back in the Austintown community, supporting your Falcons, we thank you for your continued and constant support, not only Austintown Fitch Athletics, but also your sports network. Or wherever you may be in the sport of high school softball, this is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good day, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.